Keri Hilson was on the Breakfast Club and she opened up about her feud with Beyonce. And this is a long time coming. Unfortunately, we feel it's a little bit too late to expose. But long story short, Keri Hilson did a diss track a while back. This would be what, like probably decades ago. And that kind of got received in a very negative way. And that led to her downfall as a singer. And that's what led to, her disappearing from the limelight for so long. But, now she's back and it looks like she's putting a new project out and she's opening up about the song, how it came about, and why she had to do it. And it seems like she was forced to record that diss track. Otherwise, her career would have flopped. But in hindsight, after hearing her story, it feels like if she hadn't done it, her career would have gone downhill anyway. But at least she wouldn't have a skeleton in her backyard to expose. Long story short, it's nice that she's opening up about that now. Hopefully, Beyonce has forgotten about all that and that the industry has forgiven her. And hopefully, whatever projects she's putting out now, she's able to monetize it and make money because she's lost a whole lot more when she was at the peak of her career. And unfortunately, this track definitely did her wrong. Anywho, take a listen to what she had to say on the Breakfast Clubs.
It's a regret. It's a regret, but not in the way that people would think, because that's a song that I actually didn't write. Those are not my words. I was on tour. Polo wanted me to do a remix to "Turning Me On." Um, he had produced the record, and I wasn't, because I was on tour with Lil Wayne. I wasn't able to like lay anything down. He had been on me for a couple of weeks about we need to do a remix. Okay, so I take off. It wasn't happening quick enough for him. I take off. We fly in, and he had another writer in our camp at the time. He had her write this, so he played it for me like this is the remix, because I'm thinking I'm coming in to go write a remix to "Turning Me On." Like the whole time I had been writing concepts, like, but I come into the studio and he plays me this verse, and I'm like, automatically I'm like, that's I'm not saying that. That was my position. So I tried to fight him on it, and I began writing my own. That's what I did with my time there. But I want to be careful with the word I use. It was quite forceful. You know what I mean?
In an executive artist way?
Yeah,
Like,
in an executive artist way only. You know, involving others and kind of threatening my career in a sense, in a real sense. Like, you're not coming, because my album wasn't out yet. So it was like, you're not coming out if you don't do this. And the mistake that I made was not continuing to fight. But I was in tears. I was crying. I was adamant that I did not want to do that.
And for people that don't know, you were signed to Polo.
I was signed to Polo and Timbaland.
Correct.
Yep, in a joint venture at Interscope Records.
Yep.
And I was young. I was super young. I felt I had no power. I felt I had no choice. But I did record my version, which had nothing like that in it. It was on subject. The song is about men. And it leaked like days after I did it, but he promised me that wouldn't happen. So it leaked. And that was that. And I protected him. I protected the girl that wrote it, who went on to become famous. I protected everyone in the story. So I had to eat that. I had to eat that. And I am still eating it to this day. But that is definitely a regret of not fighting even stronger. But again, when your career is on the line and they make it that be the way that you perceive the situation, not perceive, but it was pretty clear. But when you're that young, you're just kind of like, fuck.
Maybe they know better than me.
Right.
I have
like,
to, yeah.
Yeah.
What did Timbaland say?
I think he just went because they were partners. I think he just went along, but I didn't I don't remember that we involved him or that he was involved at all because he hadn't produced that record. But I wonder now. I would love to ask him, like, what did you think about that? What I do know is he went on to work with B and J,
So did Polo.
and tour with him, and so did Polo. And I would say, Keri the human was looking at Keri Hilson the artist like, you deserve that shit. You should have fought harder. You know, I understood it. I got it.
Give yourself grace, though.
Absolutely.
Well, it's tough to do because I that's something that I held on to. Not again.
Girl, every time we together. It's okay. I got you, sis.
But
Because Lauren, her wig smells like onions.
First of all,
thank you for making
whatever
me laugh.
makes you laugh.
Thank
Yes,
you.
go ahead.
Thank you. That was I
Can't
felt
say it
that.
wasn't true though, but go ahead.
Y'all are crazy. But that is what if give myself grace. Yeah. I do now. I do. I have forgiven myself. But that's what it goes back to, the shame that I felt for so long. So I just felt like that was such an ungraceful mistake to make, or to be forced to do, and to not stand up for myself. That was the shame that I wore, was like, I should have fought harder. Should have fought harder. I should have fought harder. I should never have done it. I should never have recorded that. I should have outed them well before now. I should have, you know what I mean? And I still am protecting the writer because I feel like she might have been doing what she was told to do. I hope that.
Let us know what you think about all this in the comment below. We love you for watching as always. We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.